Hey guys, what's going on? Double Tap here, and today we're going to be talking about Bumbas Hammer on Tyr. This was requested to me by someone when I was streaming, and I actually like the idea, so we're going to go over how this item interacts with Tyr. This is probably one of the strongest items to build on Tyr. It's not necessarily always something you want to go for because you can't get an early starter if you are in the soul lane, but if you're jungling or you feel that either you're comfortable with your solo lane or you're going to lose it anyways, it can be advantageous for you to try and go for the Bumbas Hammer. This item is ridiculously strong late game, you all know this, but it is especially so dangerous on Tyr if used correctly. So, we're going to go over how to use this item. First off, we're going to talk about how you normally play Tyr. If you guys have ever played this god before, you probably know how the basic Tyr combo goes. The good old classic 1-2 into auto. This is the bread and butter of Tyr. It is what you've always done since the dawn of time. And that is obviously the correct way to play Tyr. But, as you might have noticed, this only yields one Bumbas proc. And that's not so good. Because it's 2 abilities and 1 proc. That means that you're only getting 1 proc per stance. That's not very good, is it? So, how do we get around this? How do we get around the fact that I can only get 1 Bumbas proc every time I use my combo? Because that's not very good. That's 2 Bumbas proc in 4 abilities. So, you have to change the way you think. You have to, use your brain. Use your big, giant brain like me. And I will show you. I will share my gray matter with you guys, and I will explain how to use this item correctly. So, what you're actually going to want to do is you're going to want to use the 2 first. Now, why is that? Why would you use the 2 first and then go for the Fearless? This might seem a little bit unorthodox. There's a lot of lag time between the 1 if you don't use the 2 afterwards. Well, there's actually a good reason. It's because you can actually fit in 3 Bumbas procs if you do it this way. I'll quickly show you. So, if you use the 2, and then auto, and then use the 1, by the time they land, your 2 comes up off of cooldown. Because this ability has such a low cooldown, 4.8 seconds with full CDR. That means that you can get 3 Bumbas procs as opposed to just the 1. Now, this combo isn't as CC potent as the normal Fearless combo, so make sure you keep that in mind, but you do maximize the usage of Bumbas Hammer. The reason I actually really like this is because you have to think. You have to use your brain. You're not always going to want to use the Bumbas combo, which is what I'm just going to call it. You get the 3 procs, but you don't get as much CC, and there's a lot of lag time. So, that's how you do it in the offensive stance. But the defensive works a little bit different. As you all know, with the defensive stance, since they added the knockup back, this stance is quite potent, because you get an extra knockup. But, normally, you want to cancel the dash early to get the 2 in, so you don't overshoot it, because oftentimes, if you don't cancel the dash, you're going to overshoot it, which is not good for Tyr. You do not want to overshoot this ability if you dash in the wrong direction, because you put a lot of distance between you and your target. That's why most people, when using the defensive dash, they dash and then cancel it early with the 2. Issue being, though, with Bumbas Hammer is, again, you're only getting 1 proc. So, similar to the offensive combo, you're going to want to initiate with the 2 first. So, if you go auto, 2, auto, dash, auto again, your 2 comes off cooldown, much like the offensive combo. Now, unlike the offensive combo, though, it changes based on the direction they are running. If they are running away from you, you can go from the Bumbas combo. If they are running towards you, you do not want to go for the Bumbas combo, and I will explain why this is. If they are running towards you, you're going to overshoot if you don't cancel the dash. So if I'm running towards them and I dash, I overshoot them by quite a bit, meaning I have to chase them down to get the auto in. This is not good, and it would be better to just cancel it sooner. As so, if they're running towards me, cancel it so I can stay right near them and get a Bumbas proc in. Now, if they are running away from you, though, it is okay to go for the Bumbas combo. And I'll show you how this works right now. So if they're running away from you, use the 2, auto, dash, and you basically end up at the same location again. That's when you can go for the Bumbas combo. So, hopefully this explains how this works, and I will quickly show you how to loop the combo together. Because the interesting fact about this combo is it can pretty much be looped infinitely. Obviously, barring the fact that you're going to be getting CC'd, theoretically, if played correctly, you could infinitely use this combo. And we'll quickly go over it. So, as you can see, I could use this combo as long as I have mana. And I'm almost constantly keeping damage on my target. There is virtually no downtime between me using abilities and me hitting my target. I'm getting a ton of Bumbas procs in between. This is how to do the Bumbas combo. Now, in Smite, nothing ever goes as planned, so make sure you use it accordingly, use it when needed. You're not always going to want to try and go for the 2 first and then the 1. There are some situations where you would rather just try and CC lock the target as long as possible, like a normal tier. But if the target lacks CC, or if you think you can actually just keep them locked down, doing the Bumbas combo is very effective. Now, another thing to note about Bumbas, building full damage usually isn't the correct way. If you're jungling, it's alright, but it's actually most effective if you stack HP, because most of your damage is going to be coming from the true damage. So if you want to go for a more HP-oriented build with Tyr, that's probably more advantageous, because you're healing 5% per proc. So now, to finish off the video, I'm going to quickly show you how fast you can reset your ult with this combo if proccing non-stop, so we'll quickly go over that. Anyways, guys, I hope this video helps you out in your future matches. Let me know what you think of this video. I didn't script any of it, so if I'm stuttering or if some of what I'm saying is not making too much sense, I apologize for that. I'm not very good at scripting things, so I usually just do these live. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of the video. Maybe I'll do more of these in the future if you guys do like them. But that ends today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. I'll see you guys later. Stay dank, boys.
About me.